Triple H told me I gotta beat this sucker. Kevin Nash reflects on work with CM Punk and Triple H back in 2011. During the storyline that the three men were involved in, Nash was claimed to be Triple H hired gun. At SummerSlam that year, Punk would defeat John Cena to unify the two WWE championships that the pair held, with Triple H as a special guest referee. Good times. Glad we're going to get those good times again. After Kevin Nash would make his way back through the crowd, attacking CM Punk from behind and hitting his jackknife powerbomb on the champion, this will lead to a Money in the Bank cash from Alberto Del Rio. This will lead to a match between Punk and Triple H, being booked for the Night Chance pay-per-view, which Triple H would end up winning. That win made no sense to me. Anyway, on the latest episode of his Click This podcast, Kevin Nash discussed a storyline known that Punk got under Triple H's skin during storyline. It's funny now that Vince is taking a back seat to this whole thing. That I see Paul, he owns it now. Like he has ownership of a company as far as when they say he's creative. His demeanor, he's in complete control of the situation. There's never been anybody of his talent in the ring. He was with us, and we were all ruthless as we were all driven for success. It's such a different Paul now. When I was supposed to wrestle Punk, he got under Triple H's skin so bad. Paul came to me and said, I'm going to beat him. You're not going to wrestle him. I'm beating him. Cool. That's why me and Punk never wrestled. He made the call, I got to beat this sucker. As we all know, CM Punk made his return at the Survivor Series event in Chicago, and he made a surprise appearance at the NXT Deadline this past Saturday. Great event, by the way. Check out my review on Deadline, predictions, and review of that show. But that's interesting to say that Triple H had to beat him. Very interesting. And I always said it back then, Triple H did not need to beat CM Punk back in 2011, a night champions. And that's one of the things that CM Punk was frustrated with in his first one with WWE, which is why he ended up walking out. That's crazy. CM Punk will give him the hands. You funny, CeeLo, talking about Braun Strowman. But anyway, yeah, it don't make sense for CM Punk to lose that match at Night of Champions. He was red hot during that time. He definitely did not need to lose that match. Hopefully, I wish Triple H wasn't retired. He could get that win back. Now I know he's supposed to schedule to wrestle him at WrestleMania 30 and lose against CM Punk before he walked out, and it ended up being Daniel Bryan, now known as Bryan Danielson. But I would love to see CM Punk wrestle Triple H to get that win back, and of course main event WrestleMania. I know Triple H can't physically compete anymore, but I know because his heart condition. But if he did a cinematic match, and where he don't have to physically wrestle, that would be interesting, and seeing Punk just get the win on Triple H. But I'm just thinking hypothetically, I don't think that will actually happen, but that would be interesting to definitely know what would happen if they had their one-off a match again, just like they had in the past. But all we could do is just imagine what will happen next. That's all we can do. But that's interesting that Triple H just had to get the win. That's egotistical Triple H. And Triple H said it at the press conference at Survivor Series. CM Punk's a different person from 10 years ago. He's a different person from 10 years ago. So people grow. CM Punk was the old CM Punk. Triple H was the old Triple H. But that's interesting to know that Triple H just had to have a win. That was ego all the way. Taking a win that he did not really need. So that's definitely egotistical. As much as I like Triple H, he did not need to beat CM Punk at Night Champions 2011. He was going over the top with that one. It was all over the place. But I'm glad to know that they made fences. CM Punk is back home, as Triple H stated, as CM Punk stated. No more drama like AEW, and CM Punk looks good and he feels good. That's all that matters. He's back in WWE, and there will be no issues like last time. Of course, he has a behavioral clause in his contract. With that being said, that is the end. All I have for this particular story, and I have one more story left. And let's see what that story says.